Good morning, children. Welcome back to the social session. Children, in the previous classes, we were trying to understand about the freedom struggle in Hyderabad state, and we have finished the lesson. But I would like to bring to your notice about a few important people who fought for the freedom in Hyderabad state against to the Nizam. I mentioned their names in the previous class. People like Ravi Narayan Reddy, Madapati Hanumantarao, Magdum Mohinuddin, Chakali Ailamma, Doddi Kumreya. There are many such people who fought for the freedom of Hyderabad state from Nizam and to merge Hyderabad state into Indian Union. So about a few of such people, let me tell you. Coming to the Ravi Narayan Reddy, children, he is a prominent political leader who participated in the movement against, and you should not forget about the Ravi Narayan Reddy. He is a founder of even Andhra Mahasabha, children. You remember about Andhra Mahasabha and Andhra Janasangam? That was actually the place from where the spark started. Okay, the fire got started from there. The revolt of fire got started from there itself through the library movement. People got educated and consciousness that Nizam's atrocities being committed and exploitation, how the Nizam's exploitation is being continued, we tried to understand during the library movement only. Even the villagers who are illiterate came to know only because of the contributions of Ravi Narayan Reddy. So he proposed the constitutional reforms in the Nizam state in 1936. He was instrumental in turning the Andhra Mahasabha towards left policies and played an important role in the Telangana armed peasant struggle also. He was a founding member of a Hyderabad branch of the Communist Party of India and Telangana freedom struggle also. He connected peasants' struggle with the democratic movement to dislodge the Nizam's government. So he is a founder of a Communist Party of India in Telangana region in Hyderabad state. For that reason, in the name of Ravi Narayan Reddy, they have constructed even a building also. The Communist Party of India building in Telangana is considered as a Ravi Narayan Reddy building. And coming to Magdum Mohinuddin. So he was one of the early radicals of Hyderabad city intellectual circles. So he is a well-learned man. So he is one of the revolt radicals. Radical in the sense he rebellious nature he possessed. He was a member of Comrades Association formed by the teachers and students of Osmania University. So the communism and radical community leader he was which was formed by the teachers and the students of Osmania University. He also became the secretary of Communist Party of India Hyderabad wing, and he coordinated the village struggles with trade unions. Many trade unions also joined this revolt because of the Magdum Mohinuddin, and he was also the leader in the Hyderabad municipality and Praga tools of Communist Party of India. So Magdum Mohinuddin is one of the well-known face among the Communist Party of India of Hyderabad region. And the third one is Devulapalli Venkateshwar Rao, a prominent communist leader. He was born in 1917 in Chendupatla village. Presently this Chendupatla village in Suryapet district of Telangana. He came into contact with the Indian nationalism and joined the reformist movement. He was one of the earliest to go underground to build the people's movement in Telangana. And he established the Communist Party also in rural areas. And he was one of the most important person for recruiting the Andhra Mahasabha workers in rural areas underground. And he published a number of booklets. He is a well-learned, and he published many booklets on Vetti and atrocities of Doras being committed against the people in the rural areas. And he strongly advocated the Telangana people's movement against feudal oppression began much earlier than usually believed to have begun in 1946. But before that also it has begun, but it was unnoticed. But full level movement got started only in 1946. He used to believe that it got started much before the 1946. And the fourth one is Sheikh Bandagi, and his struggle would point to the people's upsurge. Bandagi's share of land was challenged by his brother Abbas Ali, and who was a supporter of Visnuri Deshmukh Ramchandra Reddy. And when the matter went to the court, Bandagi won the case. It was felt that this was a defeat of Visnuri Deshmukh, as he encouraged his brother Abbas Ali. Therefore he became restless, and Visnuri Deshmukh Gundas have killed the Sheikh Bandagi. This incident has angered the people of the surrounding villages, and the villagers participated in building a memorial for him, and Bandagi became a symbol of people's struggle, and the people's movement grew stronger in the villages after the Sheikh Bandagi's deaths. And you know, the woman who participated in the freedom struggle of Hyderabad was Chakali Ailama, and for not paying that rent, she is a tenant and tenant's rent was not paid. The Sangam became very active. Which Sangam? The Chakali Sangam became very active, and the notorious Deshmukh like Visinuri Deshmukh Ramchandra Reddy tried forcibly to evict the land of a washerwoman Ailama, and this was resisted effectively by the Andhra Mahasabha or Sangam. So these things made Chakali Ailama to come into the struggle and fight against the Duras and against to the Nizam. And Arutla Ramachandra Reddy, Baddam Yella Reddy are few other people who played very important role in the freedom struggle, children. So do not forget these names, children. I have discussed with you few names. I am writing those names here. One is Ravi Narayan Reddy, one instrumental in establishment of Narayana Reddy. The establishment of AMS, Andhra Mahasabha, he is. Magdum Mohinuddin, okay, Sheikh Bandagi, and even Venkateshwar, Devlapalli Venkateshwar. And one common thing you see, Ravi Narayan Reddy, Magdum Mohinuddin, Devlapalli Venkateshwar. These all are involved with the CPI, Communist Party of India. Communist Party of India, and these people spread the ideology of the communism in the rural areas by taking the opportunity that people were discontent over the unhappy over the Dora or the landlords and moneylenders present in the rural community. So because there were many kinds of excesses taking place in the rural areas by these Duras, and people were unhappy with the administration of the Duras. They were collecting more land, they were evicting their land. So people have taken that opportunity, and communist ideology spread very fastly in these against to the Nizam. And apart from that, we also have seen Chakali Ailama, a washerwoman, okay, Ailama. And apart from that, people like Arutla Ramachandra Reddy, these are the people who are involved in the freedom struggle against the Nizam, and as well as against to the rural Duras or against to the money lenders in the village. In the next class, children, we shall take up the another lesson, and you need to complete the fair notes of this lesson. Thank you, children.